Hey, what's up, guys? It's Mike Mix here, and I'm overwhelmed in stuff here, guys. Been sort of taking a little hiatus from music production a little bit, probably because I'm overwhelmed and all the crap that I have here to make music, and I really need to get back to keeping it simple. I kind of got sucked into the analog stuff. Analog music is better, it sounds better, which I think it does. But I feel like it gets in the way of my creative process. Like, I'm spending more time trying to figure out gear and trying to get that perfect sound, when I work another job. It's I don't want to say it's a hobby. Music is my hobby, but I don't do music production full time. And I do it for pretty much myself or anyone that wants me to record for them. So it's not like a big deal, but I've always been sort of what they say, an audiophile. It's one of the guys that I love the sound of vinyl. I love the sound of analog. I love the sound of old school hip hop and just old school music, even that 80s sound, electro. I love that stuff. So with that, I'll show you what I've got. I've got a lot of this gear covered up because I haven't had time to use it, and I'm just trying not to make it dusty and get it all messed up before I even really have a chance to use it. But I have a Model 12 under here. I've got a Live 2 right there that's covered up. I've got a TR-8S. I think you can see that there. Got a TR-8S. I've got a Soundcraft mixer here. That's analog. I got an RD8 here. I've got a KO2 here that I haven't really used. I've got a JDXI here, which is a good little synth, and I wouldn't get rid of that. Over here's my other hobby. If you can see that, I've got 2 turntables and a mixer over here because I started out DJing. And I've got guitars up here and some drums over here. An old Novation keyboard over there in the corner. So, yeah, I've got a lot of good stuff. I've got a lot of good stuff to make some good music. But I guess I got caught in the gear thing, where I just needed to have more gear and I needed to, try to get the best sound possible. But what it's done is it's interrupt my creative process. So I was making a lot more music. And even if it's in the box, it's better than not making music and trying to work on how to make a kick drum sound, like it's going to hit harder because it's coming through 1/4-inch cables or something like that. So I'm not saying I want to make crap music. I'm just saying I want to make music, if that makes any sense. So, I'm not knocking any which way. If you're real dialed in, you do this full time, then, you might want this equipment, especially the analog equipment, to sort of sculpt your sound and make it sound big and fat and all that. But if it's getting in the way of you creating music, you might want to rethink it, because you're spending a lot of money and you're not getting the return of your investment. So anyway, I might return some of this stuff. Actually, I could still return some of this stuff or sell it. Either way, I'm going to keep the JDXI. I'm going to keep the turntables and the mixer. I'm going to keep the Soundcraft mixer. Probably even keep the Model 12. I don't know about the RD8, and I don't know about the TR-8S. I think those two were just sort of just on the whim purchases. I hate to get rid of them, but I really need to clear the desk space. I'd like to get another MIDI controller. A little bit cheaper. But anyway, so that's my little rant. And I think if you get anything out of this, don't spend too much money on equipment if you're not going to make music. Peace out.